Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Slime Rancher 2. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, I tried to record this video off camera. I made a little bit of progress, but I had to scrap that video. But yeah, let's just try and hop right in and continue the game. Now, I discovered a new slime type. It's called, like, I believe yolk slimes. But yeah. Which I lost because I accidentally fell into some water. Oh, and also there's new meat variants in sea hens. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really found out about this place for the most part. I think. So let's just try and head back to that one area with a teleporter, so that way I can try and find all of that, all that stuff if I need to. So yeah. Hopefully I can find a new set of yolk slimes and maybe some Q-berries, because I know that there's some out there too, because I lost some. Alongside the yolk slimes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to collect some of these carrots right here, because I think I found a cotton Gordo, and, well, it kind of needs, like, any and all vegetable types to be able to burst. So yeah, might as well just try and collect as many vegetable types as possible, before I head out there, to try and find more yolk slimes and Q-berries and all this other stuff. So yeah. I don't remember where the teleporter is. I think it's around here. Yep, there it is. Let's go ahead and just try and head through here and just try and find that yolk slime again. Because that's like one of the main things I know I need to find. I think it's, like, I've never seen it before, so I don't know how it spawns, but if I had to guess, I think it might spawn near, nests where the meat variants spawn, if I had to guess. But yeah, let's just try and find them regardless. So yeah, let's just try and see what I can do here. Wait, maybe I can use, a heartbeat. I did not realize that those were out here. Let's get rid of the pogo fruits. Because I'm gonna need both the yolk slimes and Q-berries, to be able to do what I need to do. So yeah. You know what? Sorry if I sound a little off today. I got a bit of a stuffy nose. So yeah. Let's just see what I can find out here. Because there has to be something, for me to utilize. Rock slimes. I'm gonna need some of those. Man. Maybe I can find Q-berries somewhere else. Hopefully I can anyways. I don't know how well I can actively find any, Q-berries on my own. I don't know. Hopefully I can find some, but yeah, it probably would be a bit of a struggle. You know what? There's also some slime, like some sand pits out here that's, like, weirdly enough, yeah, it's this stuff right here, silky sand. You can suck that up and it immediately puts it in jars. And it pretty much just does what I think it's used for, like, resources, like at your mining stuff, I think. So yeah, I think that's all that it really does, because that would be the only thing that makes sense. Since it's not a slime variant, a plort variant, or a type of food. So it only makes sense that it's for resources. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump up here. So that way I can try and find some yolk slimes. Maybe they can spawn out here. I just don't know how to get them to spawn, because I think the only one I managed to find throughout the entire game up to this point was by sheer accident, if anything. Yeah, I don't have a jetpack, so I can't jump across large distances without bringing too much risk to myself. So yeah. Let's just try and gather up. The main thing I want to gather up is mostly just, you know, uh, yolk slimes. I almost forgot what they were called. But yeah. Let's just try and see what I can find out here. Honestly, I don't know where else to really look. What the heck? Why did that... I'm not even going to question it, because Slime Rancher logic is pretty weird sometimes. Oh, there's some more sea hens. You know what? Might as well just try and get rid of the carrots. Might as well. Because I don't think that they'll work well enough on that cotton Gordo that I found, off camera. So yeah. Might as well use heartbeats instead. If I ever find any yolk slimes, I'll just get rid of them. The carrots. So yeah, that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna try and get rid of. Okay, I was just trying to check and see if those were different slime variants. Because, well, since slime variants all look relatively similar, they do have to, show some sign. Like, I have to just check, just in case. Because never can be too rash with that kind of stuff. Alright. Now, crap, that's gonna suck. Yeah, I want to collect more rock slimes. Maybe I can find some, rock, maybe I can find some yolk slimes out here, maybe? I hope I can, anyways. Because honestly, I don't know what else I can really do other than just hunt them out. Because that was, like, one of the main things I came out here to hunt for. I already got the other thing in the Q-Berry. I just don't know where to find the, yolk slime at. So yeah, I don't know where to look, because it's never, like, I don't think it's obvious. So yeah. You know what, let's just try and keep looking somewhere else. Because there could very well have been to one to already spawn or something, if I had to assume. But yeah. Let's just try and see what I can find. Because, wait. What the heck is that? Huh. Primordial oil. Radiant ore. I don't need any of this right now. Lava dust. I don't need any of that right now, especially since I don't have any free slots. But yeah, maybe I can try and find some of those yolk slimes somewhere, maybe? I hope I can anyways, because it would kind of suck otherwise. Ooh, you know what, scratch it. Let's grab these bat slimes, since they would also be pretty useful too. Since I don't have those on my ranch right now. Well, observatory, but I think you get what I mean. What the heck is that warp door for? Where's the statue at? Ooh, I think that might be it right there, but I don't think I have the right port for it. Like, anywhere. I think it might require boom slime plorts, if I had to guess. You know what, if I encounter any, like, yolk slimes, I'll just, I'll just try and get them from, like, I'll get rid of the rock slimes that I have in my tank, because I already have some at my ranch. So I don't really need much more. Like, yeah, the amount I have is pretty limited, but I can just find more since they're relatively common out here. So yeah. Either way, let's just try and find anything and everything to help me out. Since there's not much else I can really do out here, since I can't seem to find a yolk slime like I've been wanting to. So yeah. Let's just try and get out of here. Let's head back to that teleporter so I can put up some of this stuff. I have a lot of heartbeats that I can turn into crops, into gardens. Um, Same with, those slime berries that I have too. That can also be used. What the heck are you? Oh wait, I don't want to ever get rid of those. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid for that one. I didn't want to get rid of the bat slimes. I wanted to get rid of the rock slimes for that one ringtail slime. Alright. At least I got that done. Oh man, that was way too close if you ask me. Before they sent out all over the place. You know what, let's look at the map real quick. Okay, I just gotta head through here, I think. I still don't know how to find, yolk slimes. I still don't know. Because I think it was just a one-off thing for me to find them, you know? But then again, one could just randomly spawn in my favor. Vine Tangle? Huh? Is that like a weather? Is that like a weather variant? Like storms, all this other stuff? You know what, let's head back to my ranch and put up all these new slime variants and potentially grow some crops. Because honestly, that's something I need to get done. So yeah. And I'm gonna head back, to that area to see if I can find more baddie slimes, more ringtail slimes, and potentially some yolk slimes. Well, I went searching out for yolk slimes, found 2 different slime types that I didn't have. I say that still counts as a win, regardless. No matter how much of an actual fail for the actual slime variants I was looking for is. But yeah. Let's just see what I can do to head back to my observatory. Huh. Oh wait, I think I recognize this area. I don't remember what exactly is out here. Oh, it was just one of those things. I don't care about that stuff. The only thing I do care about here is just a jellystone. That's the only thing I really do care about out of that entire stuff, out of that entire area. But real quick, let's just try and, head out to that one area that I know I have. For the slime containment units, I think that the baddie slimes, I think that they're gonna need night stuff, I think. But yeah. Let's just see what I can do with it. Since I want to put those up first, since, let's get the solar shield. Since that would probably be the best right now. Okay, they eat fruits. That's good information to have. Alright, let's go ahead and just try and make a garden, so that way I can, get some Q-berries out here. Alright. Yep, those carrots are dead. I'm gonna need... Yep, I'm gonna have to buy another area. I can tell that right now. Because I have 2 things I gotta make areas for. And only 1 thing. Like, only 1 plot of land and 2 things I gotta make something for. Which one is the heartbeats and the other is the ringtail slimes. So yeah, that's gonna suck. You know what, I'm gonna pause recording. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just try and collect some of this stuff out here, since I know that there's some resources I can gather up. Since I kind of need to feed my slimes at least by some. You know what? I think that the ringtail slimes, I think that those can wait a little bit. So I'm gonna make a garden, for my heartbeats. First, just so I can get that out of the way, so I don't accidentally feed them to my other slime variants. And then I'm gonna whenever I get access to more areas, I'm gonna try and do whatever I can out there. Um, all right. You know what? Let's collect some, plorts so that way I can, sell them for money, and then just try and do whatever else I can with the cash I get from this stuff. Now I know what the phosphorus slimes. I know what they like to eat. They like to eat Q berries. Um, so yeah, I don't want to risk feeding them too much right now until I get more vacuum upgrades. Um, for obvious reasons, since I can only contain 30 items and I have 30 phosphorus slimes, and favorite foods of slimes always give double the amount of plorts. Um, so yeah, that would only hinder me if I just gave them as many Q berries as possible. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. All right, sorry about that. Let's just go ahead and just try and continue the video real quick. I'm gonna head out to that one area so that way I can, get that garden for the heartbeats. Then I'm gonna feed the rest of the ones that I don't need to my pink slimes. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and just turn this into a garden real quick. Also, the main reason I'm turning it into a garden instead of a corral is mostly due to the fact that it would only take me more money than what I probably could have gotten for my slimes, to actively, you know, turn it into something else. The only upgrade I need for the garden is just, you know, uh, I think it's just sprinklers, I think. I could have that information wrong. Um, but yeah, the only reason I need sprinklers is because, well, it would prevent me from having a need for the water upgrade for the most part. Like half the reason I need it. Um, and then it would, um, also, uh, just keep my crops growing relatively well. And the only other reason I would need the water upgrade is just, for the tar slimes. That's pretty much the only other reason I even need the water upgrade. I'm gonna have to get rid of these cotton plorts so I can put those cotton slimes back in their pen. So yeah. Okay, there we go. They're back inside. Now, I'm gonna have to try and collect as many plorts as possible. And then I'm gonna have to collect some vegetable types too. So I can burst that cotton Gordo that I know that's out there. So yeah. You know what, let's try and see how much that sprinkler system is. Crap, I'm gonna have to get 2 of them. And it's 1,400 coins for the both of them. That's gonna suck. Like, Jesus Christ, it's gonna suck. You know what? I'll wait until that stuff gets done with those baddie slimes. Let's collect these rock plorts, so that way I can, at least sell those off. And then I'll come back to sell off the baddie plorts. Whenever those, all spawn in. Yeah, I really know, like, for the little bit I played both Slime Rancher games, I kind of know a lot about them, weirdly enough. Like, frankly, probably more than what I need to. Considering you could basically beat the entire game with just, pink slimes. Sure, it'll inevitably take a lot longer than having multiple slime types, but you could still do it, regardless, considering you could, save up enough money or enough pink slimes, to beat the game, or at least get to a decent point where you consider the game beat, But yeah, the reason that there's a wheelbarrow now, yeah, that's the main thing that caused me to lose those yolk slimes. I found a weird boat, I don't know. I don't remember where it's at, but it was like some weird boat. I think it was the one that the main girl came on, to this island. And basically, I was trying to back up to make a little bit of distance between me and something, and I accidentally fell into some water. Yeah. Laugh at me all you want for that one, because I give you full permission for it. That was so embarrassing. Like, genuinely it was. Sure, I may have gotten the Q-berries back, but still, like, I still inevitably lost the yolk slimes. Wait, what the heck is that? I think this might be another teleporter, if I had to guess. I just don't know how to activate it. Alright. I think I know where to go now to find that cotton Gordo. Alright, let's just see where I can go to find it. I think it might be out here. Wow, that's a lot of meat variants, but I'm gonna have to wait to get them. Alright. I think it might be around here. Yep, here we go. Let's go ahead and feed the cotton Gordo that's right here. Yep, I'm gonna have to collect some more vegetables. Just to get this thing to burst. Alright. I don't think it's close. I think it might be getting closer and closer to bursting. It's not there all the way. You know, let's collect some of these meat variants. So that way I can feed, my angler slimes. You know what? I'm also gonna have to collect, like, a lot of carrots, too. Alright, let's just try and see what I can do. I'm heading back to, my ranch, my observatory. So that way I won't have to deal with anything else. And also so I can feed my angler slimes to see how much their ports would cost. In terms of outright money. As I don't think I've ever sold any angler plorts throughout this entire playthrough. I don't think. I could be wrong, though. So yeah, let's just try and see what I can find out here in my observatory, so that way I can, you know, at least try and work to getting to a decent point in the game. Because I don't have plans of, seeing if there's any favorites. I don't have any plans for that outright. But I still do have plans on getting to at least what feels like a final area. Or at least what I feel would be one. You know, like that's pretty much, like I did that for Slime Rancher 1, I'm gonna do it for this game too. So yeah. Might as well. You know what? I think I might get the sprinklers for the heartbeats. I think. Because that would make the most sense. Outright so. Also, I'm gonna have to make more coops, for, my, meat variants. I'm gonna have to do that. Mostly because, where the one I got is kind of overcrowding right now. I just want to have, like, a coop for each slime variant. Wait, no, not slime variant, but, meat variant. So yeah. Either way, let's just head back to my ranch real quick to sell off these angler plorts and these baddie plorts. So yeah. I don't know how much... Wait, actually, I might save up for another area, come to think of it. Considering it should be around the same amount of money regardless. And that would also help me out with the ringtail slimes. But first I'm gonna have to check and see how much one would cost. Alright, let's see how much this is. 2,800, so I got 2,100 more coins to go. Alright, let's just see what I can do. I'm gonna have to also get some more plort collectors on my, coops for my slimes. Because those are gonna need some plort collectors too. Alright, I know I can build up the money required, for the plorts, for the new area. Because I've done it before, I can most certainly do it again. I just don't know how long it's gonna take me. Because it could take upwards of, I want to say, maybe a video or two. Past this one, of course. Um, so yeah. I mean, come on. I only have 785 coins and I need 2,800. So yeah. Let's just see what I can get done here. 'Cause honestly, I just gotta get as much stuff as humanly possible out here. Ooh, there's some rock lords. That's some easy money. I know that's some easy money out here. If only I had more rock slimes, then that would be able to provide me more forts from them. And inevitably so more money. To buy more areas, so that way I can, see if there's any key, like doors or whatever, and just try and, work my way to getting to what feels like a final area. Alright. Let's sell these pink lords, because I know I got some of those. Then I'm gonna feed my phosphorus slimes, since those also need some, food too. I want to at least get to 1,400, at the bare minimum, 1,400 points here. That's the bare minimum of what I want to get to. So yeah. Let's just give them a couple seconds. Okay, I think that they already ate all that food. So let's just try and collect all these plorts. Alright. I think that all the plorts are collected. So let's just put them all back. Wait, there's one right here. Man, my observation skills are still pretty good. So yeah. Let's sell off these plorts and just see what I can do. Yeah, that's clearly not going to get me up to 1,400. I'm like 389 away. I'm going to pause the recording real quick. Sorry about that. I just got really worried about an upload. But yeah. You know what? Looking back at the show WandaVision, doesn't anybody else find it weird how pretty much one of the only, 3 characters in the entire series to actively try and defend Wanda from outside the Hex is, a black character? Mind you, Wanda was essentially enslaving thousands of people. Yeah, doesn't anybody who puts 2 and 2 together there would see how weird a plot line like that is. Putting 2 and 2 together for why, having one of the few black characters on the entire series be the one to actively defend what is essentially slavery. Yeah, that is not a good look for Marvel. It really isn't, whenever you actively think about it. That is by far one of the worst looks Marvel could have had there. Having one of the few black characters in the entire MCU be one of the only few characters to at one point actively defend slavery. Doesn't anybody, did they seriously not think that through? Did they seriously not think how that kind of plotline could be offensive? Bro, I don't even write my own shows, and even I could see how offensive that could end up being. I've never wrote a single story a day in my life, and even then I could see how offensive something like that could end up being. Alright, I think I got something out there. You know what? I'm gonna try and see where I can find that weird door thing. Ooh, some water lettuce. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find that door wherever it is. Because I think it was all the way over here. Wait. That's pink quartz. That's phosphor quartz. I don't really need either of those because I already have basically infinite generators of those. Already. Alright, I already headed into the wrong direction. You know what? I'm gonna explore that area next video. I'm just gonna get over to there, but I'm still gonna explore it next video. So yeah. Okay, I can see the teleporter already. So let's just head over there and see what I can do. Wait. Oh, that's a bunch of carrots. I'm gonna grab these. I don't know. what I can really find out there. Hopefully it's something useful. Alright. This is the Starlight Strand. You know what? I'm gonna save this for next video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.